for somebody here. The way you walked into this place today, that is not how you are going back. Before this conference is over today, that trouble in your life must be over. You will not die. You will live to complete your assignment in this world. Makes a happy man of God. If a man of God is happy at all, the anointing increases. But if the man of God is anointed, no matter how you try to cover it, it reflects on the altar. Sometimes listen to your pastor and hear his message. If you are wise enough, you will know that there was fight that early morning before he came to church. That kind of woman is not a pastor's wife. But the pastors cannot pull out. He's already inside, for better, for worse. I know of a lady that came to meet us at the marriage committee recently with a man. And then what was the problem? The lady, according to her, before she got married to this man, everything about her system, productive system, they were all removed. There was nothing remaining there that will make her ever take in or pregnant for that man. But she looked so beautiful, so fair. So the man married. Let's go to the hospital. She will say no. Finally, they were able to go to the hospital, and doctor confirmed that, madam, you know your problem now. You know you can never take him. This thing happened to you also. And they told the man, this woman can never take him. Everything about her system had been removed while she was at the university. She took him there and she didn't want to carry pregnancy. So doctor just pull out everything. The man was crying, how am I going to live? The only son of my father. I married her, we have children. My father said I should have children. We say, well, the God of miracle will replace her womb. Manage and the way you see. For those who are already inside the trap, it is only prayer that will help you. But for those of you young ministers that have not gone into the trap, listen and listen attentively. There are few things that will be handling, very important, to make it clear to us. We define the word ideal. What do you mean by the word ideal? Then we combine the word ideal with pastor's wife together and give you what the meaning is supposed to stand for. Then we now look at what an ideal pastor's wife is not, what she should not be. Then an ideal pastor's wife as a model to other Christian women. And they'll be looking at Abigail in the Bible as a case study. We'll talk about characteristics of an ideal pastor's wife. The virtuous woman in Proverbs 31, 10 to 31. That'll be the next section. The benefits of being an ideal pastor's wife in the ministry. Now let's go on. Let's begin with definition. Just one word. Ideal. What do we mean by the word ideal? Ideal can be defined as one regarded as a standard or model of perfection. Someone that is regarded as a standard or model of perfection is an ideal. Ideal also contains the idea of something that is perfect, something that one hopes to attain, a height you want to get to is an ideal. Ideal also denotes model of excellence or perfection of kind, having no equal, conforming to an ultimate standard of perfection or excellence is an ideal. I like this one. Considered the best of its kind. This one is good, this one is good, this one is good, but this is the best of all of them. Is ideal. Let us now harmonize the three words in the topic: ideal pastor's wife. Now, if you want to put them together, wire them together, harmonize them together, simply we are saying that our topic for discussion today is the best kind of woman, Christian sister, that a pastor should have as a wife. Not every sister. There may be very many, but no one is qualified to be a pastor's wife. Can I say to you that ministry work is not an easy job? That's why pastors should be very careful in making choice of their partners. Ministry work, I saw in the Assemblies of God Church, you know, you just go to Bible school, come out from Bible school, you are given a church. It's not common like that in many places. Even after Bible school, you still go through some rigors. If you want to become a priest, before you ever become a priest, you know what you go. But Assemblies of God is so cheap. Just go 3 years, whether you pass or not. You come out, you are posted to a church, begin to receive your salary. Pastoral work is Herculean task. It's time consuming. It's killing. Reverend Dogo was speaking that they said the only profession that is a thankless profession is the work of a pastor. You are dying. Members are asking you, you dey die? That's what they die. Rise up now. You know, they pretend pastor, rise up. So when you have understanding of the kind of calling that you have as a minister of the gospel, you be careful the kind of woman you want to choose as a wife. By the grace of God, I've served you in these 3 years, and I'm still serving you as the chief servant of the district. I have seen many things in Warri district. I've seen young pastors' wives that are agberu. I've seen young pastors' wives that I don't know where they married them from. I've seen young pastors' wives that, I mean, when you talk about Jakuta, they are really Jakuta. Some have come to abuse me. Some have come to point their hand into my eyes. I'm not really worried this week. There are some I will report to the president. There are some I will just tell my wife, let's leave it. Now me president, I'm called the judge with a pastor's wife. Even some of them are looking at me now, they did it. But if you are lucky to have that as a wife, to God be the glory for your life. What the ideal pastor's wife is not, we are now using what we call in grammar the inverted pyramid form of approaching this issue. We are bringing the last up to become the first, and the first now we are taking down. Before we begin to discuss who the ideal pastor's wife, we say ideal is the best of his kind. Now let's look at what the ideal pastor's wife is not. Look at Proverbs chapter 18 verse 22. It says, whoso findeth a wife also findeth an ideal pastor's wife. Findeth good thing and obtaineth favor from the Lord. The word find means to come upon after intelligent and meticulous searching, investigation, experiment, survey and study. You don't just find something easily. If I'm looking for something here that is missing, it may take me some time to get it. But if I want to pick anything, I can straight forward. Some of you are very familiar with ShopRite. Be praying for me. ShopRite spirit never enter me. Up till night I'm standing here. I never enter on a ShopRite. My wife, they go. I'm reporting that to you. The children, they go. The only day I went to ShopRite, and they said I should take them out. I said, where? Say ShopRite. I said, Jesus. All right, I go carry on, I go. I want to be a good husband. I drove. When I got to the entrance, near the door there, I parked the car. They said, come out now. I said, to where? Now yet my journey stopped. But unfortunately for me that day, when they went inside, I became pressed, really pressed. My sacral bag was filled. And I cannot do that thing inside vehicle now. And to come out and do it close to tire. You know the place I'm talking. People were passing. So I just came to the door and said, please, do you have a convenient, a restroom? They said, go like this, go like this, go like this. In fact, just go like this, go like this. That is like, follow it. Go like this, go like this, go like this. Went there, finished, go like this, go like this. Came back and sat in the vehicle. But sometimes, somehow, they go there. I was trying to tell you something. The Holy Spirit is beginning to fresh on my mind, because ShopRite almost took half of my mind. Now I was trying to say that when you go to ShopRite and you have a particular thing you want to buy, like some of you have a particular cream you use, a particular soap you use, you know that when you get there, you'll be looking at it. You look. You are doing what? Some searching. You are finding, you are doing intelligent and meticulous. You are trying to look for that thing. You will pick one and say, it looks like, no, not this one. You drop it. He said, he that findeth a wife, a pastor that succeed in finding an ideal pastor's wife. God said what? Come again? And do what? Two things. If you are able to find an ideal pastor's wife, number one, you find something good. Number two, you obtain favor. Grace come upon your marriage. So to find is to search. To find is to survey. Under find you have experiment. But in the context of this presentation, we are looking at that finding as a serious time of prayers and direction from God. Sometimes in the presbytery we ask some people, how did you get to know that this will be your life partner? Say, well, by the grace of God, as I was praying, I just had peace. Wonderful. You will soon go into pieces. That peace, a respite, very temporal. You don't judge by that. Have you prayed enough? To find something is not easy. And I've heard some that say, I went to eatery. As I was eating, I just saw her pass, and God said, that is a lady. Any lady you get from eatery, we eat you. I know, we were in a wedding ceremony. When I saw the way she was singing, God said, that is her. And then peace came. It's a temporal peace. Go into it. In God, it go hook you like trap. The hook. rats. Some of you know what I'm talking about. You're already inside. That is why everywhere is calm. So it takes you time to look for wife. Those of you that were very close to me, you know that as one of the successful ministers in those days, and God is still helping me today, I never married on time. I was at Igbodo. Igbodo Church was one of the biggest churches those days. But I refused to. There were so many sisters around. I never thought of marrying my wife. She never came across my heart. I taught her in baptized class. So I mean, my heart did not go there. But how God helped me to come back. I never even planned marrying a nowhere person, no honorable person. Because I went far initial and I saw girls. But I had problem because when I see this one today, I say, before I go, and some of them, because of the way I was succeeding in ministry, so when they sending letters to me, if not for the grace of God, I would have been suspended. But God kept me holy. For those of you that know me, you will know that even my house then, I had mature girls that were living with me. But I saw all of them like my daughters. Mature girls with big breasts. Fine girls. But you ask any of them, I never went close, because every time I look at them, I will hear the warning, be careful. I kept myself. The only thing that made me marry them, I was close ordination. And they say, if you don't marry no ordination, I say, okay, God, help me now. Help me now, help me now. But now they are students in the Bible school, second year. In fact, there are some that even go to Bible school just to marry. As they enter year one, bang, because they already got the sister before they went to Bible school. So as they enter school, bang, first year, they already exchanging ring. Second year, introduction. Before the second year ends, wedding bell already ringing. You will run into problem. So you are not graduating from Bible school. You don't know it about your ministry. You have not even prayed and know where is God directing me to. The next thing is marriage. In fact, the one that's ready now is about those of our young boys that are graduates from university. They're already engaged who they will marry. So when they enter ministry, the next thing is to be gathering money for. But that's how many pastors steal. It took me time to make up my mind to marry my wife. And it was because, again, it was basic requirement. If you are not married, you will not be ordained. Then I had to search. Not just searching, meticulous searching, proper investigation, thorough searching and experiments, prayers, fasting, calling on God. Let me tell you, to marry a man like Pastor Mira, I'm a hard man. It will take only this woman to marry me. When you see me jumping in the public, you don't know me. Come to my house. I'm principled. My policies are so strong. It's only her that can manage me. And Miss Eposwade. It's vice versa. Now, we are looking at what the ideal pastor's wife is not. Number one, the ideal pastor's wife is not Jezebel or a prostitute that paints and sandpaper the face with several colors and use artificial eyelashes to seduce members in the church. Revelation chapter 2 verse 20. the church at Thyatira. Thyatira. He said, this is one thing I have against you. You have kept that woman Jezebel. A person's wife will not be Jezebel. Painting the face, artificial eyelashes, seducing members. You know, sometimes when I look at pastor's wife, some will dress, and the dress will tie their buttocks, and all their buttocks will be showing. You are a seducer. Because when you bend and say praise the Lord, somebody is looking at that guy. Shh. You are not a pastor's wife. You are a Jezebel. Revelation 2 verse 20. What an ideal pastor's wife is not. The ideal pastor's wife is not fashion displayer in the church, but a child of God. 1 John chapter 2, 15 to 17. If you want to know the new dress, the new wear, the reigning one in most churches, look at what your pastor's wife will wear. And when she wear the reigning one, see her that day, she'll be flying on top of the head of people. Just to show you this, the new style that is reigning. No! We should be moderates. Pastors wife should not be a fashion displayer. You dress, and then you will cut your dress up to this place. You know, some of you pastors' wife, you are making knicker to be expensive to men now. Because you have that shirt where you wear, you will tear it up to this place, so that we'll be seeing what you're wearing. Rubbish. Your lap is made for your husband. When you as a pastor's wife begin to display your lap, your leg and everything in the name of fashion, you are not a pastor's wife. It was by mistake you marry a pastor, and you will certainly give that pastor headache, because when you cannot raise money to buy that dress, fight at home. 1 John 2, 15 to 17. The ideal pastor's wife is not arrogant, but she's humble, friendly, and loving. Proverbs 16 verse 18, James 4 verse 10. An ideal pastor's wife, you see her, she's humble, she's friendly, she has respect for people, she respects the elders and members of the church, she respects other ministers, she respects district superintendent, she respects elders. I answer a call from a Fruit One church. There was a pastor in those days that pastored a Fruit One church. I think it was that pastor that asked all the missionaries one Sunday morning. My wife was in church as a young girl, and asked all the missionaries, say because they did not sweep the church, say they should face the wall. Yes, all of them. Say, remember, that is my discipline for you. But listen to this story. Pastoral election was very close, and the whole church, when I mean the whole, I mean it. The men, the women, the boys, they get everybody, even children, vowed that that pastor must find his way out. But just few days to the election, the news started changing. They said, the pastor is not doing well, but because of the wife, the humility of the wife, she is friendly. When women put to bed, she will be the first to go there and bathe the children. He said, because of that, let us retain the pastor. That is how that pastor was retained. So if our pastors' wives are too proud, they have no respect even for Elders in the church that are senior to their fathers, because they are now pastor's wife, they can abuse elders in church. What an ideal pastor's wife is not. An ideal pastor's wife is not a church politician, but Christ's promoter through her conduct and relationship with people. Acts of the Apostles chapter 9 36 to 41. Tabitha called Dorcas. Do you know we have some of our pastors' wives that have divided our church? They have divided the church. Party A, party B, party C. They are so political. A good pastor's wife should not be a politician in the church. She should be Christ's promoter. How to promote Christ? How to increase the membership of the church? How to bring about revival to the church? Not to divide the church into pieces and fragments. The ideal pastor's wife does not starve her husband with sex and food. Proverbs 31 10 to 14. Madam, why did you marry that man if you don't want that man to have access into that thing that is between your two legs?